The journey beginning tomorrow. We are ready. The wait is over. Joakim LeBron James is going to embark on the magical Mammoth style title. Joakim LeBron, the journey has only begun. Let the games begin. The playoffs, 8 days of rest. The whole team is ready to go. And and you know, are we gonna play the first quarter kind of sluggish, or can we get to a quick start and feed off of the energy of the crowd? Because I know this crowd is gonna be lit. The last time there was a game one at the crypt, it was a long, long time ago. I think it was 13 years ago or something like that was the last time the Lakers were playing a game one at the crypto.com arena. So it is going to be special tomorrow what we about to witness. This crowd is going to get really into it. The Lakers are the best they've been in years because Joakim LeBron James is navigating a somewhat of a dysfunctional ownership, but they finally got the pieces together. They correctly assembled the correct working parts that work concurrently well with each other. The parts supplement the end product. That's what we are ready to witness right here. Luka's first playoff game as a Laker. Joakim LeBron James, his first game one at crypto.com arena. It is going to be fucking lit. It's a long, 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 long game of basketball. You find yourself too excited during that first quarter, but then it's a marathon. It ain't a sprint, it's a marathon. Ultimately, you like to get the first quarter lead, but momentum shifts really quickly. But hopefully, through most of the game, the Lakers are taking cruise control. It's a matter of interpretation. If we win in five, like Anthony Edwards number five, like Kobe Bryant's 41, and you win 4-1, that's Camacho King, the T-Wolves 41. All the numbers line up to win in five. But at the least, at the bare minimum, Lakers win the series by at least 2 games. So, in other words, if Lakers are -1.5 in series handicap, and basically there's no game 7. Lakers don't win by 1 game. They win by at least 2 games. That's basically what Lakers -1.5 is saying, is that the Lakers are going to win the series with no problem without a game 7. And we'll see how we handle the road games. Hopefully we win all 3 home games. Hopefully we do. Could be 4-1 at home like Golden State, this kind of thing we be talking. We're not going to win every series in 6. We did 2 years ago, but one of these series has to end in 5. Is it really going to end in 5? The Warriors and the Lakers. I would love for that to end in 5 games. But there's a series that will end in 5. It's got to be this one right there. It's got to be the T-Wolves and the Lakers. That series ending in 5. Man, wouldn't that be dope? if the Rockets win game 1 and the Warriors have to win that series in 7, and we take care of business in 5 games, and we sit back and with the feet on the table, we'd be sitting back, we taking some sips here, we're just watching the end of that Rocket Warrior series like we'd be waiting for you guys, Stephen Curry, we'd be waiting for you guys. Hopefully that's what happens. We win in 5, we win like on a Wednesday or something, April 30th, and then 4 days pass, Sunday, April the 4th, and we find out who our next team is. If we can win this thing in 5, JJ Redick is watching the entirety of every single one of the rest of the Warriors Rocket games. That's obvious best scenarios. We win in 5, and JJ Redick gets to watch the remaining games between the Rockets and the Warriors, because if the Lakers win in 5, there's not much game film to go back upon, to look back upon. And again, we don't see any scenario where on Friday, May the 2nd, obviously the Warriors Rockets game's the later game, but I don't see a scenario where there's no early game on. And I think once Dame comes back, he's gonna bring him back into the series. Basically, and it all depends on how the Pacers-Bucks series is doing, because a little wine dripped out. Okay, but none went on the flannel. If this Pacers-Bucks series ends in 5, then guess what? We're playing the early game on Friday. Now, I see the series ending in 6-7, so if that series between the Pacers and the Bucks can go game 6, they're the early game on Friday, then we're not needed to cover the gap in coverage on Friday, May the 2nd. I'm sorry, guys. So some wine dripped out of my glass, and I gotta just, let me grab a paper towel quickly. Just hold on a second. None went on the flannel. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. I bought this thing like in 2021. It's been 4 years, man. Been waiting for a title, man. I think I'll be here for most of the games. I'm here for most of the games. I think I'm here for game 2 as well. I think I'm here for game 2. I'm here for the entire NBA Finals. I'm here for game 7 of the Western Conference Finals. I'm planning on ending this conference finals in 7 games. I'm planning on it happening 5 months and 2 days after Goat King LeBron's birthday, like Kobe 5-2 in the finals and what have you. If like Goat King LeBron 5th ring, how about LA? The city of LA wins a total of 5 playoff series. So LA wins 5 out of 6. So that means the Clippers going to beat the Nuggets, and then they will obviously lose against the Thunder. And honestly, a red hot Clipper team against the Thunder. And I can really see the Clippers with the 8-game winning streak. You know, if the Clippers win in 5 games, then suddenly this makes that Clipper Thunder series somewhat more interesting. I think if these Clippers win in like game 5 or 5 games or 6 games. And let me look at the schedule. I'm looking for postseason. Obviously, if these guys don't play every other day. Like I noticed that the days off are kind of spread out, and I think there's a reason for that. I think they're really gonna give Goat King LeBron all the rest they can. Like, you're used to teams playing every other game, in the first round, but I don't think it's to give players rest as a whole throughout the entire league. I think there's one specific player they're looking at, Goat King LeBron James, to not play every other day, and because you see, like I thought like they would play on Monday, but then they play on Tuesday. They really play on Tuesday and Friday next week. I mean, look, that's like 5 days off in 7 days of the week. So, these guys are going to be well rested to finish this baby off as soon as can be. Wouldn't that be awesome if we can end this series next Wednesday? That would be pretty awesome if we did. The only other time like we played, in 2 days is Friday, and then we play on Sunday. But then 2 days off Wednesday. I tell you, if we win this, we win the game one and the game two, it's basically we win 1 out of 2 at Minnesota, and we end this baby at the crypt. We end this fucker at the crypt. No fucking around here. We gotta take care of business right here. The 18th win against the East for the season to defeat the Celtics in the finals is what about to go down. I think I recorded a game one prediction. Did I lose it? Hopefully I didn't delete the file. I think I need to go back to yesterday. I will upload it, obviously, if I can. I think it was it was pretty easy. It was a 1-minute video. I'll tell you in a second. So whatever you want to call it, a watch along. And if there are haters coming into my stream, then we'll call it a hate along too. But a watch along, Lakers, Timberwolves, I'd be live for the game. And I imagine the hating bums are going to be here a little bit later when things are getting more interesting. So the hating bums are obviously going to be here for the Thunder and the Celtics. The hating bums are going to be here a little bit later. There's no KAT. There's nothing to worry about with the paint. I don't think Austin Reeves can guard Anthony Edwards. We can switch between Finney Smith and Vanderbilt. We can get very creative in our defensive schemes on Anthony Edwards. Obviously, this guy is the most important of them all. Goat King LeBron James, the one and only GOAT of the league. The one and only GOAT of the NBA. The GOAT King LeBron prophecy. 2 rings with the Cavs. 2 rings with the Heat. 1 with the Cavs. And 3 with the Lakers. We're going to win this game on Saturday. We are winning that game. What is our game one record with GOAT King LeBron James? We didn't win the game one against the Rockets. I don't think we didn't win the game one against the Blazers either. I think we won the game one against the Heat. Did we win the game one against the Nuggets? I think. Oh yeah, we did. I forgot that. I was thinking that Anthony Davis game-winning 3-pointer happened a little bit later, but it happened in game one. You see, back then there wasn't legal betting in Arizona, but I remember listening to the game on Westwood One heading back from Vegas, and Anthony Davis made the shot as time expired. I remember exactly what I was doing when Anthony Davis made that game-winning three. Let's give a toast to Anthony Davis. This guy had some great moments here, winning that championship, and he balled out tonight. And obviously, there was too much to overcome, and quite frankly, there's no one to market on the Mavs. The NBA is about creative scores and all that, and basically J.R. Morant and dogs that can rebound the basketball from Memphis. Basically, it's an interdivisional series, so I don't see a sweep of the Grizzlies. I see it ending in 5, but I wouldn't be surprised to see the Grizzlies lose in 6 games. But I got this ending in 5 games. Because how are you going to sell the Thunder to me? How are you going to sell them to me when basically the Lakers whipped their ass? That's basically what they did. Because let's ignore the final score for the second game. The Lakers were winning by 1 point and Luka got ejected. And because he got ejected, it threw off the momentum. So that's how the Thunder were able to win that second of that mini playoff series in the month of April. So the game is 5:30 MST. The Wildfires. The coach lost his home. He really ain't gonna win the championship after losing his home. Come on now. Come on now. He won in the title. He won in that championship. Y'all know he won in that championship. He lost his goddamn home. He won in the title. Ain't no way go King of all time. Ain't winning no ring in front of fans, donning the purple and gold. He does it when he's 40 years of age, when he thought there's no way he'd be the same go King of Bond James at 40 years of age. This dude, it doesn't even matter that he did average 25 points, 24.8, whatever. That's fucking doing that at 40 years of age. Damn. And this guy played many games where he didn't even try to score. He was the point guard, the facilitator. He wasn't looking to score in many, many games this year, and he still averaged 24.1. This motherfucker pretty damn good for 40-year-old when he ain't trying to score in many of these games. Please tell me the assists are averaging 8 assists. He was point guard 2020. He was reverted. He wasn't really like point guard. I don't think like he was the point guard every single game, but he wanted to play point guard because he specifically idolized Magic Johnson, his ability to pass the ball and create magic. Joe Kinabon idolized Magic for that. Gold Kinabon was a big fan of Magic Johnson. 8.2 assists. That's what I'm talking about. Obviously, peak GOAT King LeBron, point guard, obviously 10.2 assists, 2020, 8.2 assists. Man, this is just out of this world. He knows he can't just drive to the hole every time like he did when he was younger with the Miami Heat. He's really, really perfected the point guard position. All these hating bums, they look very silly, don't they? Oh, go King LeBron and Luka. They can't play with each other. Like, because they got no defense. They ain't got no defense. Weren't we number 1 in defense since January or something like that? Pretty much ever since we got Finney Smith, ever since Jared Vanderbilt's return, the Lakers have been top 5 in defense. So don't give me any of this. They ain't playing no defense. We play defense. I wonder what the second biggest fan of this team. I don't listen to Nick Wright, but I wonder what Shannon Sharp has said about Goldie Bond and these, like, they winning the title. Who they got? Who you got beating them, Shannon Sharp? Who you got beating them, Shannon Sharp? Hopefully I go 15 for 15. I want to go 15 for 15. I want to call every motherfucking goddamn playoff series. It's easy with the Final Four in the NBA title. It's easy with the number ones against number eights. It's easy, NBA rid for the Jimmy Butler and the Warriors against the Doncic and you got to see how Goldie Bond and Curry do. When you factor in leaving Anthony Davis, leaving Klay Thompson, but then you have Jimmy Butler, but then you have Luka Doncic. Rockets ain't got no chance. I got them going 7 games. Dylan Brooks and these guys, they're going to play defense. They're going to hit their threes. Jalen Green, but at the end of the day, company men, they are. The Warriors going to win a game 7 on the road. When the Warriors lose game 1, everyone going to be on the Rockets to win the series. Well, maybe not everyone. But if you win game 1 at home, people are going to jump on the Rockets. But the Rockets are going to win on Easter. If the Warriors win game 1, then the narrative is Warriors have already won. They're going to go through. It's going to end in 5-6 games. That's why the Rockets have to win game 1. You can't just completely go off of the revenue principle for the Lakers series against the Timberwolves when you really understand what the Timberwolves symbolize. Kobe Bryant's NBA debut. The very first game after the All-Star break, the rescheduling of the game postponed by the Fires. It was Charlotte who drafted Kobe Bryant. I don't think it's a coincidence they scheduled Charlotte around the time of the wildfires. I wonder. They knew the virus, the COVID was going to happen. I wonder if they really knew these wildfires were going to happen. How they scheduled the Miami Heat around that time. Coincidentally, the first team the Lakers beat since the fires was the Heat. That is some Illuminati fuckery that we just witnessed. Illuminati talking, mocking the guy who start mocking Goldie LeBron James, but they playing the role of God in all this. Bottom line is, Warriors going to win in 7 games. There's got to be drama. There was drama in Sacramento Warriors. There got to be drama in this one. If Jimmy Butler is born at Houston, the series is going to end at Houston. If it ends at Houston, it's either game 5 or game 7. I go in 7 games. I think the Rockets beat the Warriors during that second to last week or the last week of the regular season. So clearly, some people are going to go off of a regular season matchup. Some people are going to go off of game 1. The Rockets, they number 2. They beat the Thunder. Yeah, Rockets got the series because they beat the Thunder. But again, what was the record of the Warriors with Jimmy Butler? Like 24-7 or 24-6, 24-5, whatever the record is. So again, it's going to be the 28th win in a Warriors jersey for Jimmy Butler to defeat the Rockets. Jimmy Butler's at 24 when you include the play-in victory over the Grizzlies. And by the way, Memphis Grizzlies, I meant to do a prediction for today's play-in games. I was incorrect about the Chicago Bulls. I paid too much attention to the gematria, which basically was a gematria trap. There were numbers to link the Heat with the Cavs and Chicago Bulls 64 and all that. Tyler Hero, it's big game, against Grizzlies. He's balling, all that. I should have stuck with Tyler Hero, but anyway, irrelevant number 8 seeds. Who really cares at the end of the day? Memphis Grizzlies 74. Anthony Davis finished the year 7-4 with Dallas. So if I did the video before today's games, I would have predicted the Grizzlies because of that stat right there. Apparently, the Miami Heat are the first number 10 seed to make it to the playoffs. Jimmy Butler wears number 10 with the Warriors. If the Miami Heat are the first number 10 to make it to the playoffs, well, Goki LeBron is going to win his 10th playoff series as a member of the Lakers to win the title. Basically, they have 34 wins at home, the Cavs, right? Heat, Gematria, 34. This could get tricky. I mean, I think the Cavs should sweep. I've got the Celtics winning in 5, but can the Miami Heat grab 1 win? The Heat have 24 wins in the regular season against the East, and the Cavs is 24. I don't know who wins game 1 between the Nuggets and the Clippers. I mean, the Clippers are the hottest team entering the series. What's all the 9 action? What would be 9 about? I'd probably have to go Clippers. Here's what I was thinking. Basically, when you look at the Camacho David Edelman's Camacho 90, and basically, 9-0, 9-game win streak. I mean, I think the Clippers going to take game 1. But I cannot see the Clippers take a 2-0 lead. Maybe Nuggets win game 2, but then Clippers, the Magic, the new games, the Inuit Dome. Clippers are going to grab momentum at home, but I got the Clippers winning streak extended to another day, to another game. Clippers going to beat the Nuggets. I think the Clippers got to establish early momentum. They're just, the Nuggets, the Rockets were resting the players. And let's look at the 2 other games from the Denver Nuggets. The Rockets were resting. Well, they beat the Grizzlies, but that's a matchup of 2 interim coaches, and Sacramento Kings got nobody. They beat them by 8. The Mavericks, a Mavericks team that got destroyed by the Grizzlies, destroyed the Kings, but the Nuggets only beat them by 8. Russell Westbrook is incompetent. I just don't see much substance from the 3-0 since the firing of Mike Malone. So home court is irrelevant now because of all the problems the Nuggets were dealing with. He was catering to Russell Westbrook. Jokic physically frustrated. Clippers gonna take it. They're gonna take game 1. I think a red hot Clipper team against the Thunder could generate some excitement for the fans at the new dome, at the new Inuit Dome, and Battle of LA, the Clippers against the Lakers in the conference finals. If the Clippers play the Lakers, ain't no one gonna pick the Clippers. What kind of playoff series is that? I mean, we 4-0 against the Clippers. You gotta have the Thunder dominate so all the losing, hating bums can put their hope and faith behind SGA. You just can't trust the LA Clippers, right? At least, the Thunder, they won 68 games, so the GOAT, LeBron hating bums, they're 3D chess. They didn't try the regular season game. They played 3D chess. They're waiting till the playoffs to smoke Goki LeBron. That's what the hating bums be talking about. That's what the hating bums They talking about they nothing but bums. How they trash a guy who's had no scandal. 23 years, close to 23 years, 22 years in the age of social media. Imagine how many scandals Michael would have if he were to have played during the days of Instagram and Twitter and Facebook. And he had a gambling scandal. You know, Michael Jordan slept with many women, right? Everyone knows that. No one be saying anything in that regard that Goat King LeBron is sleeping with women every single road trip. That hasn't been leaked out. I haven't heard any of that. This guy's intelligent if he is aware how to avoid scandals. Goat King LeBron is intelligent. All the closet racists, he back, he's stupid. You know, the hating bums who can't stand that Goat King LeBron has got power as a billionaire, has a big influence on the NBA. Yeah, I know nothing! Go get the bum teams! Deal with it. Not one championship back to back. 24 months of hell for Goat King LeBron hitting bums. Deal with it now. Deal with it. Scott, deal with it. Deal with it. Deal with it. Come to terms with it. Oh, your boy Jason Tatum, your boy Jaylen Brown, you ain't know nothing. You know that eyewitness, a 24-point comeback by the Celtics against Kobe and the Lakers. Kobe would never do that. They blew a 24-point lead against the Celtics in the NBA Finals. It happened. It happened to everyone. Kobe blew a 24-point lead in the NBA Finals. He got these people who never watched Kobe. They just hear the barking from the fans, you know, ever since he died and all this, but gotta come to terms with real Kobe. Could I see a 24-point comeback for the Lakers against Celtics? Why not? Luka Magic, Goat King LeBron, a legendary comeback. Hey, down 18 points. Did the Celtics win the finals by a margin of 18 in the clinching game? 18 speaks, 24 speaks. 18 months later, the Lakers went after winning the NBA Cup. So, of course, it's a lock. You've already won the title. They kissed my ass, opening the bar, hating Bob. What you have to say about this battle? Opening the bar, hating Bob. Come out with the energy, because 5 years is a long time. Come out with the energy. They be talking the garbage. The horseman there for 5 years. Come out with some smack. Right back at them. It's comic. It's comic. It's coming right back at them. I should have done the date duration from Adam Silver's birthday to Kevin Durant's birthday. Adam Silver going to order Kevin Durant get traded to the loser from the loser Phoenix Suns to the New York Knicks. Adam Silver would like to script the championship for the New York Knicks. I think I'm convinced about that. Is he a New York Knicks fan? Just have Kevin Durant and the title for the New York City. Who really roots for the Brooklyn Nets anyways? Brooklyn Nets are just completely fake team. I mean, they're a team of characters. They fake. There's only one team in New York City, the New York Knicks. Quite frankly, Brooklyn Nets should move out of there. But apparently, they've already planned on moving the Mavs to Vegas. Missed the playoffs, and now Lakers win the title. That's they trade Luka. They missed the playoffs. Nico Harrison was probably friends with Kobe. Uh, he was who Adam Silver had. He was the wingman to get this trade to happen. He was ordered by the Mavs owners. Mavs owners were in on the rig with Adam Silver. Adam is gematria of 19 and 10. Looking upon 10 playoff series win with the Lakers. Back to back for the Lakers' 19th title. Adam is gematria of 19. Only Goki the Bond can save the NBA. I agree with Kendrick Perkins. The Lakers going to save the NBA. I agree, Kendrick Perkins. I agree. There's a lot of stuff I think you'd be on crack that I disagree with you about. But quite frankly, this team is going to save the NBA. I agree on that aspect, Kendrick. If you don't know what the hell I'm talking about, let me type it in quickly. Kendrick Perkins, Lakers save the NBA. I don't even have to search it. I see it pop up right there. Lakers save the NBA, Kendrick Perkins. He's absolutely right. Screw you, Barkley. Screw you. He's just a big Laker hater because he's a loser Phoenix Suns fan. Basically, this is what the bosses at ESPN think. Lakers are saving the ratings for Disney. Kendrick Perkins, great company man, he absolutely right. Lakers are saving his network. Not just his network, Time Warner Cable and the TNT, Time Warner. Yeah, win the title. No one's stopping Lopina Bond. Regan easily win game one. What he threw to the next round if he win game one. No, Lopina Bond will never ever lose another playoff series where he loses game one. He's not going to lose another playoff series after winning game one. It ain't happening. Are we going to come back and win the game? We were down 15 to beat the Timberwolves during the play-in. We were down 15, but we managed to come back and beat the Timberwolves. Yeah, I think I was live for that one too. Yep. it's worth it to experiment, and I therefore I think I'll go Clippers to win game 1 tomorrow. I'll go Clippers. One team is going the opposite direction. One team's going the other direction. Might as well take the Clippers. I mean, they won 8 straight. Nuggets are in disarray. Clippers going to win. Russell Westbrook is a joke. May as well take the LA Clippers. The Clipper bums still going to lose against the Lakers next year. Conference finals going to be the Clippers against the Lakers. We're going to beat the Clippers next year. Clippers Lakers by conference finals for next season. Basically, King LeBron. Did I do the video on next year's conference finals? Let me double check. LA Clippers is 48, and GOAT King LeBron's 48th playoff series win is going to occur against the Clippers next year. He at 41. He's going to be at 45 after winning the title. He'll be at 48 after beating the Clippers in next year's conference finals. Remember everyone thinking Clippers Lakers 2020 in the bubble, the conference finals. Oop, we get Nuggets Lakers instead. So did I do a video on last year's a prediction for the 2026 conference finals, which I have Lakers over Clippers for next year? Clippers Lakers 2026. I did not do a prediction video for next year's conference finals. May as well do it because next year, Lakers beat the Clippers in the conference final. Maybe I'll see Knicks Celtics conference finals for next year. Knicks versus Celtics next year is my prediction. Number 2, that's number 1. Knicks Celtics Eastern Conference Finals. I must do a playoff sheet for Jalen Brunson. Jason Tatum going to fall to 3-4 in the Eastern Conference Finals in 2026. Basically, that's come out to New York Knicks. New York Knicks is 34, Bronny James. Win the second title against the New York Knicks, and they elect his 34th appearance in the NBA Finals next year. Celtics, Knicks, Eastern Conference Finals. Let's go, Knicks. Let's go, Knicks. I already can't wait till next year. I cannot wait till next year now. They already have the matchups planned next year. I can't wait for that, too. Yeah, ain't no nothing! Go, Ken! PRONTO! What's the highlight reel gonna be tomorrow? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? 15 wins for the title. There we go. What's it gonna be tomorrow? I should go to Sports Center on ESPN and see what they have on the Timberwolves Lakers scoop. I think Timberwolves are gonna beat the Lakers. Would you really bet on the Timberwolves beating the Lakers? CWE thinks, oh, I'm scared of the Nuggets. Oh my God, you got to pay attention to what the hell is going on, brother. Denver Nuggets are in clear disarray. The Clippers are the red hot team right now. Again, I don't think I'm tripping when I type in Happy Easter in the calculator. I think the most interesting series to pick game by game, quite frankly, is the Warriors Rockets series. Happy Easter's 53 in the Rockets' 53rd win on Easter. I mean, just because you have the Warriors win the series doesn't mean that the Rockets aren't going to jump ahead. The Rockets will jump ahead, but then Stephen Curry and Jimmy Buckets work their clutch magic like Game 5 and Game 6 and Game 7. So bottom line is this has to be a dramatic series. It's going to be a happy Easter for the home faithful, but it is irrelevant. The Warriors are going to win in 7 games. If Dame comes back, he is going to start to pop that shit. I think Game 3, Game 4, Milwaukee Bucks are going to take care of that home floor. I think Pacers should win Game 1. Dame's got to get them back into the series, quite frankly, in my view. I think the key to predicting the games, it's probably the season series record, I think. Joakim LeBron is 7-5 since the return. He's going to be 8-5, like Boston, like basketball, like the 85 days between King Goat LeBron's birthday and his son Bronny's birthday. I did a video on that. With the way the Nuggets are played, I cannot see a Game 7 for the Clippers series. If they're playing for the interim, then maybe. But, like I said, the Grizzlies, the Kings, and the Rockets resting the players got to see more from the Denver Nuggets. Does Nikola Jokic want to go back to his horses? He's got to go back to the horses. He has made it known that he is a family man. He a family man. And he about family values. He about family value. He got a young kid, don't he, Nikola Jokic? My Nuggets organization's a joke. They fire my general manager. They did not consult me on firing Mike Malone. And I may as well just, I love to hoop and I will hoop, but my team ain't winning. I get to go home to my missus and to my daughter and to my horses. And I will enjoy going back to Serbia and enjoying the rest of the kidmanship. Yeah, the Denver Nuggets are cooked. In the interest of Nikola Jokic coincides with providing extra revenue for Steve Ballmer to pay off the, the funds that he got probably from Goldman Sachs or whoever financed the loans to the Inuit Dome, play an extra round this year in the semifinal, and next year lose to Gokina in the conference semifinal, and the very next year win the title. Kevin Durant against Kawhi in the finals. Knicks Clippers will be pretty dope. NBA needs Kevin Durant on the New York Knicks. There's no way out of this. If you're Phoenix and keeping Kevin Durant and Devin Booker together, the owner's a joke. And quite frankly, I'd say you need assets, and Kevin Durant has to go. I would love for them to win the title, but the loser Phoenix Suns, they sold their mortgage on a bum, Bradley Beal. It was a bum-ass move. What a joke. Kevin Durant is going to be an all-time legend of New York if he ends their title round. He will be worshipped either way if he wins with the Thunder or the New York Knicks. Kevin Durant, the king of New York for life, if he wins the Knicks the title. The Yogi LeBron never's going to play for the Knicks. He's going to tie Michael and Kareem at the birthplace of New York. I know LeBron will go. I seen what he did against the trash-ass Warriors. I seen what he did against Dylan Brooks. Don't get LeBron ready for this. Well, if the loser Phoenix Suns are going to suck, maybe play the Nuggets in the semifinal next year, in the conference semifinal. We're not playing the Thunder. We're not playing the Timberwolves next year. Go LeBron ended the trash-ass Warriors. So we playing the Clippers. We could play the Nuggets. They hire a real coach. And who knows who else they face off. We already beat Memphis a couple years ago. We already beat the Thunder when we do this year. We already beat the Royals. Rockets, we beat them the regular season. Go LeBron playoff matchup against the Spurs. Why not? Go LeBron can beat the Spurs again. Go LeBron against San Antonio. We shouldn't leave that out of the picture. Go LeBron Spurs first round. Why not? Why not? I'd rather win the championship and get fucked over by the NBA. I'd rather win the title and see the loser Phoenix Suns get moved to Vegas than to not see them win a freaking title. I'd rather win the title in 2011 than NBA moves a team. At least I can say I see my team win the title. But Matt Ishbia sucks. He's a joke. The loser been. I want Colangelo back. I want Colangelo back. Should bring him back. Should bring him back. Yeah, we won the series in 5 games. So will we play on 5-6 then? We'll get a week off. We taking care of business. I think we deserve the week off because 2 straight series ending in game 7s. Obviously, got to keep the team fresh and ready for the grind. So why not give us another week off? Get ready for that workload against the Thunder and against the Celtics. Now, I know they spread out all the games. June the 5th, and then they play June the 8th or whatever, and they play Sunday, and they play Wednesday, and maybe they play Saturday. You see, they spread out all the games for the finals. This is hilarious. But if God rest his soul, the death, that ESPN guy, Bill was number 5 in the finals, ended in 5 last year. If Ant-Man is number 5, Kobe won 5 rings. He made his debut against T-Wolves. Why cannot the LA Lakers not win in the 5 games? But all I can say is if we win game 1, then this probability really goes up. It goes up. It goes up. But all the crybabies that blame rest and all that for Curry losing, that's his fault. You didn't win game 1. That's a problem. It could have been a 6-game series. So I blame the Warriors for not taking care of business and for making it linger on to 7 days. I blame the Warriors for that. The crybaby Warrior fans already making excuses. But Kobe's death, you really think the Lakers losing against Royals? Kobe called him bandwagon fans. He's right. The Warrior fans are bandwagon trash. They would have never rooted for that team if they weren't any good in 2015. That makes them bandwagoners. They never had 5 seasons without making the Final Four of the NBA, and you see, this Stephen Curry nation didn't exist. It didn't exist from 2010 to 2014. It didn't exist. He was only a bandwagoner. He got his bandwagon fans. They only jumped along when he started winning. They weren't there for the grind. That's the problem. All the Warrior fans are plastic fans. Every single one of them is a plastic fan. I'm a Goalkeeper LeBron fan. I've rooted for this team during years where they missed the playoffs, where they get swept and all that. I'm a diehard loyal fan. One title in 6 years? I'm a freaking diehard as it gets. I'm as diehard as it gets. I keep the optimism, I keep the faith, I keep the passion. And no, I'm not deluded. Lakers sold the series last year. They were leading for 70% of the series against trash ass Denver Nuggets. I hate the Nuggets. I hate the Nuggets. Mike Moron is gone. That organization has some more class than it had when it had Mike Malone as coach. Fuck that guy. Fuck that guy. I wanted to whip that smirk off his face, punch his teeth out, beat him in the playoffs, man. Fuck that shit. You little bitch-ass motherfucker. Him and Russell Westbrook. The LA Clippers will take care of that trash team. They can't even make it back to conference finals. This team is trash. They're dumb enough to sign Russell Westbrook. Do I have to add any more to that? They signed Russell Westbrook. He should only be signed by the Pistons. Miami Heat are not retarded. These teams out west are not retarded. Spurs won't sign him. Maybe loser Phoenix Suns are dumb enough to sign Russell Westbrook. He should play for the Utah Jazz. Pick up some stats. Pick up some stats. Westbrook? Bad pick? Red pick? That pick? You want to play close to home in LA? No, play for the Crapamento Kings. You suck. You're a joke. Those missed free throws, motherfucker. No, what was it you did? He missed the layup, and he did the stupid foul. That fucker lost my bet. My God. Fucker Westbrook. Fucker. God, you bum. What a bum he is. It's terrible. Didn't he play? He played for the Rockets. He played for the Thunder. He played for the Lakers. He played for the Clippers. God, he's been tossed around like he's trash. That's what he is. He's trash. He ain't our problem no more. You're too dumb to take Russell Westbrook, and he fucked you guys over. Kobe was wrong about this guy. Man, my blood. This guy a low basketball IQ retard. Kobe, you were wrong about this guy. You were wrong about this guy. Hell no. It's about business. This is not a sport. This is a business. They losing money with them poor ratings regular season. Thank the Celtics. Thunder gonna sell because they want money. They want money. They want more money on the next CBA. They don't want to lose money because they are taking with the ratings. They don't give a damn. It's entertainment. These last few years are bullshit. Well, the Warriors Celtics was actually a pretty good series. It was a pretty good matchup. So that did good. The Heat and the Nuggets, that was terrible. They have to recuperate that with like the Celtics. Mavericks were dog-ass garbage. That series was dog shit. All the Jews cared about was fucking over Kyrie and letting him know who his daddy is. I had some stupid ass motherfuckers predicting the Mavericks when they don't understand that the Jews run the whole show. The Jews weren't going to let Kyrie win after his anti-Semitic tropes. But them being stupid when the masses, most people were betting the Mavs to beat the Celtics. I can provide you with the links. People be retarded, goyim ass sheep. Most people are going to bet the Celtics over the Lakers for obvious reasons, March the 8th being one of them. Most bets Dallas. 70% of all bets, this is from a Reddit conversation. No, the Jews, how would the Jews love Kyrie? Kyrie said they weren't Jewish. He said the real Jews were black. The Jews were mad at Kyrie. You know, you are going too far back before Kyrie Irving made it known that he is anti-Semitic. He wasn't spreading that manure in 2016, but he was during his time with the Nets. And he certainly did so during his time with the Dallas Mavericks. You see, that's the difference. And I told you the Jews were going to humiliate him by having him lose against his former team. That's what I said last year, because I am motherfucking Tony Taylor like a motherfucking is. And that's what I told you decided the finals last year, and I was right. I told you to fade the Mavs. You won. Kyrie Irving will never win anything of significance again. He will never even make it back to the finals. Close to midnight. I have to wake up for the Premier League matches. I didn't do any Premier League match in the week video. No, that's garbage. Here's why you're garbage. You're not garbage. But here's why that talking point is garbage. Write this point in line. NBA Finals, Luka Doncic. 21st win was the first win back from the Wildfires. But he only won because of Goat King the Bond. So Luka's gonna live in Goat King the Bond shadows. See, people are goyim ass motherfuckers. They don't do their research. Oh, what's a tariff? What's a tariff? These dumbass motherfuckers vote for Donald Trump. These guys are retards. They don't know what a tariff is. They're getting fucked over. Oh, he suspended a big freaking fucking deal. He is out for vengeance and retribution. This guy is a piece of dog shit. He is literal diarrhea. Diarrhea foaming in the mouth. Donald Trump. He is angry and he's miserable. He's a slave to Vladimir Putin. Look, get ready for revenge. He has a much better team than that Dallas team. He has a much better team than that Dallas team. Luka's going to win and whip the ass of the Dallas Mavericks. He's going to get 5 finals wins against the Mavs. It's a 5-team deal that sent Jimmy Butler to the Royals. The NBA be talking, they be communicating. I know what they be communicating. Oh, we'll see what happens. We are not needed to play Game 6 on Friday. If this Pacers series can go a 6-7 game series, we don't have to play on that Friday. But all up to the cabal. If you win in 6 or win in 5, it's either 5 games or 6 games. There'll be no game 7 in the series. I think we have to show a statement. One of these series is bound to end in 5. It's just common sense. Is it going to end in 5 with the Thunder? No. Is it going to end in 5 with the Warriors instead of the Timberwolves? Nah. Very unlikely. Hopefully, LeBron is able to sweep one of his opponents before he retires. It's going to happen. If it does happen, it's next year. We are going to win. 5:30 tip-off. I think I'm here for game 2. Let me check. Oh, where'd my phone go? My cat. Where are they? And so they'll like the series. I am also here for game 2. Who are these racist right wingers? I'm here for Friday too. I'm here for all first 3 games of the series. I'm here on Sunday as well. I don't think I'll be there for game 5. I'm here for the first 4 games of the series. You gotta win the series. You gotta win the series. You gotta win. We're gonna win. We're gonna whip the ass of everybody in the association. Get ready for it. Because go in the button! Go in the button! LAKESHOW! The greatest show ever in the history of the world! Yeah, ain't no nothing! Go cut my buttons! His name is Goatee LeBron, and there ain't no nothing you can do to stop King of LeBron. Good luck. How we doing? How you doing?